getting through my body. time to rock.
I didn't get the message until now, man. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I was a minute off. Oh, you knucklehead, right? But no tell me, right? You know, tell me. Know what I'm saying? That would have been a good entry, too. Oh, you got in? Okay, cool. That's cool. Okay. See, I need a third screen. If I can get a third screen to have just the chat open, bro, that would be sick. Oh, we might get one shot. Hold on, let's see. So you're watching. Just wait a little bit because you're still negative from that. Yeah, you're definitely still negative for the spread. So you should. It's going to consolidate a little bit. We might get one more chance. It might break two more times up top, but it's looking pretty good because look at this MACD. It's about to cross over right now. So we're just waiting on that. All right, how about this? The next time, you are right. I'll give you that, Brada Boo. You are right. I say when I break the top band, you message. Okay, yeah, you're right. How about next time? This what we go do now, yeah. When the bugger you see I'm on another time frame and you watching a 1 minute, the bugger go up and it's about to hit the top band. That's when you at me, bro. But hey, look, the bugger price consolidating, top band squeezing. Go back to the 1 minute, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Here's that second chance. Let's see. A perfect example is right here. Wait, no. Let's see. Actually, that was right there. Perfect example. Oh yeah, here's another one. So you see after the bands widen, start to squeeze again. Okay, price consolidates, broke top band. You're getting in, right? You would think you're getting in. Boom, stop loss hit. I mean, if you have your stop loss set. But yeah, you just gotta watch out for these, especially right after the band widens. They love to break. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. So I think that's what will happen right here. See how like generic it looks, and then the manipulation is starting to kick in. Something's gonna happen. See, look how normal this looks. I know it's the 1 minute. It looks kind of crazy if you're used to higher time frames, but look at it. Look how generic this looks, right? It all looks normal. Let's just say that when you're looking at it, it all looks normal, right? Like okay, like. But then you get over to here. Look at how it changes so drastically. Interesting, right? Something's gonna go on right now. Something. That's not a confirmation for me. It might go down, and it might continue to retest the lower 93, but at the same, see, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Got to be careful with those, man. Especially right after the band widen. So let's see. Okay, can we get a parallel channel formed? Let's start one right here. I don't like the. I could do the wick. Let's do a wick. Let's wicker. To grab a schnicker. Oh, we gotta go lower. Yeah, I likes this one. Ooh, okay. We're breaking downtrend. Okay. Let's find another one. Okay, that one's not valid. Not valid. Let's go higher up. Let's go to this one. Two touches on the bottom. Yes, we do. Okay, this is our current channel. Okay, we're getting the top breaks. We're on the band widen. MACD's widen. Top break. We're on the top of the channel as well. Very interesting. Very interesting. I just don't like this little this right here. But we can. I'm a DGen in real quick. I want to go a little higher though. Okay, yeah, getting in, DGen in. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Set your stop loss accordingly. Always take profit. 60% chance we get wrecked. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin gods. Bless us. Just retest at 93.6. 93.6 will be perfect. Quick little short. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. This is why we trade off the Bollinger Bands. Woo, baby. Cashing out right now. Let's freaking go, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we trade off the Bollinger Bands. But, brother, ever since 2014, this is Bitcoin's. I've been trading just like this, the same exact way since 2014. Just mind you now. The same exact thing. The 3 confirmations. Bollinger Bands, parallel channels, and this we're just talking about scalping. We're not even bringing butterfly harmonics. We're not bringing anything sophisticated or confusing or anything like that. We're just going off Bollinger Band breaks. We're going off MACD crossovers, and we're going off of parallel channels. Simple, 3 simple things. And now if you're not out of this trade, you're going to get eaten up real fast. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Watch this price go up so much to where it probably breaks the top band again, and you're going to wish you got out of that bad boy. But yeah, man, congratulations to everyone that got in. Another successful short for the stream. Always love to see that. But yeah, I found some I just found some sad news recently. It's really sad, man. Freaking rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, man. Dang. But yeah, man, trading like this is just, it's amazing. Especially if you can really hone down those, the ability to know when to get out, take your profit, and not hold an emotion towards it, especially while it continues to go down, because you want to stick to, just stick to a plan. If you're just I call it blind trading. If you have no plan and it's just, you might have a few, but if you're not trading off confirmations, if you're not trading off of at least 3 of them, at least 3 confirmations to get into trade, that's what we did. I have to reiterate, just like how we got in yesterday. Bands were breaking on the top. We're just about on top of this parallel channel, almost on top of it. Though that's 2 confirmations, and then your third confirmation would be the crossover on the MACD, where it's just about to crossover, and we got in on it. Ate that good too. Alright, y'all, I'm going to end this one with a banger. Where's that song at? A straight banger. Look at that. He said, I'm riding this bad boy. Hey, my hat's off to you, brother. Just remember, you could try to take, profits as you're riding down, but, I mean, it's up to you, brother. It was a good entry. It really was. Now these are volatile areas to play because the channel is no longer there, so it's gonna try and find another channel to. Oh shoot! What just happened? I just deleted my baby. So what we're gonna look for, oof, it's gonna consolidate within this range. If you're, cause I'm gonna go. My boy's gonna do a space right now. I gotta get the kids ready. But yeah, just watch out for this range right over here. And if you still got this trade in, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see it cross over. Just like how we waited for it to cross over right here, you're gonna see it get close. And once those go wide, get out. It goes wide like this. Watch. This is what I'm saying. It's gonna go wide, and then it's gonna squeeze in and boop, eat that trade up. So you see how it's, as it's going down, it's kind of close together. But see how as it goes wide? See what I'm saying? You can see it. See? So they're right close together. But when you're what you're looking for when it widens out, you're wanting to get out of right when it enters this range. Starting to do it right now. Yep. With the Brother Boo go consolidate within this range, you might get one top break down here, yeah. And then, oh, I can see we go down a little bit more, yeah. But that one on the 4 hour was playing out pretty good. And that 1 hour bearish pennant I posted on X. But yeah, I'll have to draw that again. Or let me see if I can do it this way. Okay. Time. I'm just like, all right, y'all. Have a great day. Much love and respect. Life's precious. Feeling of life is precious. No matter if it's sad, happy, just know that you have feeling is precious. Just know that. Much love and respect. Peace be the journey. Envision Brother out.